because apparently witches are sterile. Care Trolled
Next time we
Harbour.
go on horseback.
A horse
Sometime
would
later.
never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. We must report to the Emperor after all.
Ciri's our concern, and only ours.
At heart, perhaps. But it's not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
Let's try that.
Awfully loyal to your patron.
He happens to be your patron as well, darling. You do well to remember that. Otherwise he might feel compelled to remind you.
Do we have to talk like an old married couple now? Let's go with it.
If we gotta, we gotta.
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents. It's the least we can do.
Some strange background sound going on.
Yen, what happened back there?
It was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
Back to
I'm
normal
going
then.
to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
Oh, okay. So that's kind of the end of that for now. Shall I loot everything in her room? No. So what happened in your game of Moose when you told her that you didn't want to be with her anymore? Was that like, was there any argument? Was that like the end, just the end of that? Can I just like clean this place out? 'Cause this is quite a well-stocked room. Maybe it's not worth the bother. Oh, there's a stash. Is that my stash? Okay, so yes, I've got all sorts of crap in there. What I should probably put in, I think, there's a few more of these trophies. I'll sell them. Catacan. Oh, just sell these. Let's sell these off. What's that one? A water hag trophy. Maybe keep that, and I can switch depending on what I'm fighting. Not that I need a lot more experience. I feel like I'm leveling up fast enough for the game, certainly. You see a heartbreak if you tell her that? Oh, okay. Let's see. She looks like she just sat there waiting for me.
Geralt?
Let's try this.
So, feel any different after our encounter with the Jinn?
Yes. Now I feel... regret.
Mean to say that?
That I regret we didn't try that earlier. Much earlier.
Think we would have argued less?
Quite the opposite. But the other moments would have been more intense as well.
Oh, I
Moments
see.
like this.
I see, Indigo. I see what you've tried to get me to do here. With your you can talk to Yen, you know, comments. Oh, no. I thought that was going to lead into something else there.
Ever think about the past? About your time with the hunt?
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eridan's not usually one to leave witnesses behind.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
Oh, wow, okay, there's a lot of history coming here.
When the hunt had you, hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom images. Blood and fire. A wild chase through different worlds. All shrouded in fog. Though I do remember you coming for me. Trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by your certainty. But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, red riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer Morhen. That's it.
I know nothing of the past prior to this game, so this is kind of interesting
What did
stuff.
Eridan want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on most of my time with him.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eredin believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emir. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
Shared aims make for strange bedfellows. I knew I had to find Ciri before Eredin did, and if any man had the power and the means to help me, it was the Emperor. Besides, once all's said and done, he is her father.
I keep forgetting that point.
Why didn't you look for me after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eredin would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had the chance with you. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
My mutations. Yes, I am still recovering from the Great Goat Massacre. I think I'm back to about 2 or 3k crowns. Down from 20. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of recovering, is that? What was that? There was I could use the bonus gold trophy. 5% extra gold only from contracts. No, it's not worth it. If it was from everything, like selling stuff, then I think that's where you get most of the money from, selling stuff. But one of the contracts I played in here did actually pay quite well.
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
Oh, there's nothing else to say. Okay. Right. That's it then. For now.
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
Right, let's get out of here. We have a lot to do on Skellige. I've got to go back to Crow's Perch at some point. But there's loads of stuff to do here. I'm not going to try and visit every single one of these. No way. Not today, anyway. Maybe in our course of our adventures, perhaps. But the quests do need to be done. So what's that one? What is that one? Just there. Is that to take me to another... Okay, that would take me elsewhere. We've got... Okay, we've got bear skull gear to go and get. We've got all sorts of bear skull gear. So we will do those on the way. There's a quest down the road. And there's quite a few things. There's a horse race to do, by the looks of that. A family blade. There's also some quests to do for the armor smith back at Crow's Perch, which is where we're going next. I'm going to make sure all that's done. We will start ticking things off. How do I get to, say... I think I need to follow most of the roads, so I'm guessing we're going to start by going there. How far is it? I need a horse. Look at my armor diagrams if I can upgrade to something nicer. Let's see if I've got anything in here. I don't think I have. No, not to read. Okay, let's take a look at the crafting. I will have something nicer. What I should actually just take a quick look at... Where's the inventory? There. What have I currently got on? Level 17 stuff, and I'm now level 23. Yeah, it's definitely... This is all cat stuff, right? Yeah. Apart from the griffin trousers. Okay, so let's go to crafting. I should be able to find something a bit better, like the enhanced cat gear. Oh, I can just craft that. If I can find an armor smith, I can just instantly go for that. It's level 23. Is there one here? It needs to be a good quality one, though, doesn't it? There isn't one here. That's fairly certain there isn't. I might be slightly wrong. Let's get going south and get that quest anyway.
You see the white-haired fellow.
Can I call Roach? I can't call Roach here.
Don't eat so much.
There's a special armor set, is there, at the Care Trolled Smith? Is it Witcher gear? Oh, that's taking me there. Okay, I don't want to go to that. at all. Can I not get my horse yet? Don't know whether it's because I'm just in the town, but I can't call Roach here. That's weird. That's weird. It just doesn't work. And I'm going the wrong way. It's not Witcher gear, but it looks awesome. If it involves spending money, I think I'm going to have to pass for now. I have been to see that guy. Oh, a messenger.
I knew if he filled himself to the hair with hooch, he'd never make his longship.
Get out of my way. A goat. They're just taunting me now, these goats. I'm never going to ever be able to live that down. 20,000 crowns on a little goat barbecue. Someone here?
Just don't go pestering folk.
This guy? Ah, here we go.
Humbly beg your pardon, but I'm in quite a predicament, see. I'm a wandering juggler from occupied Temeria and...
Temeria? You sure? Not Novigrad?
What? Why Novigrad? No, I come from Maribor and...
You're not cut out for this line of work. Memory's too short. See, we've met. But you were a respected Novigrad merchant who wanted desperately to get home.
Oh, but I assure you, all right, you got me. I know this all looks bad, but I swear I'll pay you back, mate. All of it, with interest. Just, please, don't take me to the Jarl.
I gave him some money, didn't I? Should I kill him? He's cheated me, he's lied. The Jarl can decide what to do with you. I guess if I don't turn him in, there's going to be something else going on, but I'm not going to turn him in.
Definitely won't get my coin back if I turn you in. But try to cheat me again, and I'll find you. I'll find you and I'll...
Yeah, I ain't lying. Besides, you can go to the Jarl any time you want.
Then I expect to see you later.
Okay, that might turn out to be the best option. If there's an opportunity to get some cash back,
They had to toss some into
then
the
that's
sea.
good.
Weren't enough
No, I
room
got
in the
20 crowns.
longboat.
Good. Okay. So that did work. And this merchant?
Swords on his back.
Greetings. Looking to buy?
Kill, kill, kill. Poor old Pedro. That's bloodthirsty today, is that?
Show me your wares.
1 second, folks. I'm back in 20 seconds. Sorry about that. Just getting a little warm in here. I don't have the heating turned on, but in this room I do have a radiator, which is like, what do they call it? Condensation trap or something? No, that's not the right word. A heat loss radiator. So it's on whenever like the water's been heated or anything like that. And I had to go and just turn that off because that was stupidly warm in here all of a sudden. Okay, so I've got some fancy stuff to sell. He's not going to be able to afford half of this, is he? I mean, that's like... oh, I've got to get rid of some stuff. That's a good bit of armour. Let's sell the other stuff. Don't want those. And oh my god, I can sell pickaxes and blunt axes and stuff. That'll do. That's got the weight down a bit. And I'll save the good stuff or sell it to someone else. No thermostat? There's a room thermostat on it, but it's like it's... Well, we had a plumber doing some other work here, and I asked him about it. And he said it's supposed to be a heat loss radiator, which means that just before it goes back into the boiler, it goes through this, and it's an always open system, so that, you know, you can't get too big a build-up of pressure, or something like that, I don't know. I think, because it was put in as an extension, this particular room, not by us, and I personally think that the plumbers just put it in wrong, straight onto the flow and return of the boiler, rather than where it should have been put. And that means it's always on, even when the heating... Well, it's always on when the boiler's running to heat like the water, and I don't think it's supposed to be. So, although someone said there was a technical explanation for it, I don't believe that. Damn, that was a quest from the shipbuilder. Okay, I thought that was a quest over the signpost that was going to take me back somewhere else. Never mind, we'll end up back there. And what's this one then? That's got to be, yeah, okay. That's got to be leading somewhere else. Let's travel. Let's go do this. Oh, the horse races, and there's another quest there. Let's go do it.
Leave that claptrap about Bran.
I still can't call my damn horse.
Made port and already you're pestering me.
That's got to be a bug. It has to be a bug. Yeah, it's... Well, never mind. I'm going to go... I'll run this in. We might find something on the way anyway. You're watching a guy on YouTube living on a narrowboat once. He said something similar, so it can be true. Yeah, I just think this has been plumbed in wrong, because I've seen a plumber do something similar in this house since. And just made a mistake. For all there is a room thermostat on this, which you would think if it was supposed to be a heat loss radiator that couldn't be turned off, they wouldn't put a room thermostat on the radiator itself, because that effectively turns it off when it gets too hot. Not supposed to be turned off. So I think it's just been plumbed in wrong. So I just need to make sure that, well, it was too hot, so I went and make sure I shut the damn thing off there. Yeah, you'll come across this, and everyone will, and I see it in IT a lot. People give an explanation which sounds quite technical and quite feasible to people who aren't very experienced in IT about why something works the way it does, when really it's just that it's not been done properly to start with. I see that so much. There's a notice board here, and there's the horse race quest. We're going to do the horse racing. We're also going to do the notice boards. Hey, contract. I'm asking for help for anyone who can give it. Someone has cast a cruel and treacherous curse on my line for which I cannot find a remedy. If you've skill in doing such charms, or even if you have heard of a worthy cunning man or peddler who has such a gift, seek me out in my house near Ranvig and rescue me from this misfortune. I shan't spare the coin in recompense. Shan't spare the coin? I think that means he's going to be generous. And the missing son. Be ye Skellige. I'm so tempted to try and do that in my Northern Irish accent, but I won't. Be ye Skellige or continent man, read attentively and to the very end. My son, Olvi, went off to seek adventure and never returned. So I'm asking all travellers to keep their eyes out for him. If you bring him back or find out what's happened to him, I'll pay a generous reward and keep you in my prayers to Freya. Yeah, we'll do those. We'll definitely do those. Let's have a word with this. It's not Jonna, is it? It is.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Let's see what they've got.
Mind if I have a look at your herbs?
Sometimes the call horse button doesn't work. Reload the game usually fixes it. I was thinking of meditation, actually, to see if that does the job. Ooh, this could be an opportunity to get some stuff done. Is there anything I can sell? I can sell a few of them. Oh, I'm up to 6k. Okay, that's not bad. I'm making a good recovery on the cash front. That's not bad at all. Let's take a look, see if I can produce anything. Oh, I don't need Dwarven Spirit. Yeah, what am I missing for these? Oh, right, some livers and stuff. Not that one, though. I need Q-Birth. This is for Superior Hanged Man's Venom. This one's worth making. Can I make Q-Birth? I know what it's going to say. I know what it's going to say. Yeah, it needs White Gull. And to make White Gull, I need Cherry Cordial. And she doesn't have any of that. Hey, Dill. Sorry, I can't see. I can't read that on my screen. Dillicle? I do apologise. Thanks for the follow anyway, and welcome to the stream. Has he come up in chat there? No, it hasn't. Okay, it looks like Dill-ickle on my little thing on the side of the screen there. Sorry, man, I've totally butchered your name. But thanks for the follow. Let's take a look. Wait a minute, what's that stuff? Where the hell are we? No, just empty bottles. Cherry Cordial. I'm going to have to start looking at barmen, what do you call them? Innkeepers and stuff.
See ya.
Fare thee well.
Galloping sometimes won't work either, and saving then reloading back in fixes it. Oh. Okay, let's try a quick meditate. Just for an hour. He mentioned that he had to keep one radiator running as he lives on a boat. He uses mostly coal fire for heating, or he'd risk that the warm water pump would get trashed. See, the reason I don't think that's the reason here is because this radiator was put in after all the rest of the system. This room used to be a garage, and the previous owners converted it into a proper room, and it didn't have a radiator in at first, yet the rest of it is the original boiler and system, I think. So that's why I don't believe the explanation that this was put into as to be like a heat loss radiator. We're turning this into a plumbing stream. You're right, that totally doesn't work. I can't get my horse. I'm going to save the game and load this back in. I haven't done a manual save for ages. And then quit to main menu. Let's hope I really did save the game there.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the
You try to
key
turn it off and on
finding a
again.
young woman.
That's what we need. That works with me. That works with me. Hitting it sorts out the other 0.1%. Better get a coal burner. I used to have one in the old house. Wood fire. Well, you know, multi-fuel fire. God, it was nice. Best thing about it was heating pans full of Recorderlig winter cider on the top. Oh my god, that was good. It was like just regular cider that had vanilla and cinnamon added to it. Just put it in a saucepan, and you know when it was at the right temperature, because the whole room would start to smell of vanilla and apples and cinnamon. It was really nice. There we go, we've got Roach back. So, let's go and see. How do I start this race? By the bookie.
Ah, it's you. First Outlander to seek a place in the hero's pursuits. Will you ride here too? There's room for you if you want.
I'll ride.
Yeah, I'll ride. Might even win.
If your arse is as tough as your talk, who knows? Listen up, folks! Race is about to start! Running for the glory, the great mum, or Speedy Oswald, Lonely Boy Svan, and Geralt of Rivia!
Okay, I've once again in these things, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know the route. I think you can actually hit people off, but I'm not entirely sure how. And I'm not watching the damn. I've got to keep one eye on the minimap.
No one can outrace Speedy Oswald!
Whoa, the bridge. That would have been a great opportunity to just boot somebody off.
Keep your distance, vagrant.
Let's see. They're keeping up with me.
No one can outrace Speedy Oswald!
Quite confident that Speedy Oswald, isn't he? Quite confident
Keep
in his
your
own
distance,
abilities.
vagrant.
Ooh, that was a sharp turn. I wasn't expecting that. This is like utter panic. You know, just trying to watch the road.
You and that sorceress, Yennefer.
Oh, have I won? Does that mean I can actually gallop
As you said it
the
would be.
distance?
You won. Glory's yours, as is the prize.
Nice. Is there any more to do there? Or is it just a one-off 80 crowns and a saddle? Some new blinders. Anything else? Oh, okay. Unless there's more races around the Isles. There could be. You were looking forward to a horse race without a horse? Now that would have been something to win, wouldn't it? On foot. Okay, are my blinders any good? They're the same. I can sell them. They're not as good, and that's not as good either. Good, that's fine. And what have we actually got equipped at the moment? Necker Warrior Trophy. 5% chance to find additional herbs. I don't want that. We'll take the bonus experience from humans and non-humans instead. Okay, and that one. Right, that's the putting the next quest back in Velen. What's that? The Contract the missing son. We better go and start the contract.
Recognize your type a mile away. What became of those
Contracts
black
pay
bear
money.
lads
We
who
like
went
things
treasure
that pay
hunting
money.
on the river?
You, Odin?
I am. Hear about me, sonny?
Let's talk about
Let's talk about my
price.
reward first.
Sounds like Jum Jum. Are you referring to the winter cider I was referring to? I mean, it's his son. He's going to be desperate. I'm desperate. Whack.
Have mercy on an old man. Drop your price a few crowns.
Okay, that was maybe a little bit optimistic.
It's a lot. I need to borrow from kin, but you have it. Won't spare no coin for me boy.
Feel guilty now.
Where should I look for your son?
East of here, midst the ruins of the fortress. He went there with some rogues from Pharaoh. Met him at the tavern. They filled his head with nonsense about some treasure. I said, Sonny, Pharaoh folk are liars to a man. You shouldn't fraternize with them. But he knew better.
How'll I recognize him? All I know is he doesn't listen to his father. Pretty typical for his age.
His name's Olve, a cheerful lad, a bit of a lisp. Nothing special about his looks, except last I saw him he was wearing a yellow tunic. Lovely, none other like it in the village. Got it from me a year back, on his birthday.
That ought to do it. I'll look around. No promises, though.
So I suspect we're looking for a corpse with a yellow tunic. I have been around here, haven't I? Let's just take a quick look at the map. Is that the... No, that's not the one. The Nithing. The Nithing? What on earth was that quest? Heroes Pursuits. That's another race. Okay, there is going to be more racing. Excellent. Excellent.
I'll be a priestess when I grow up. Don't want no stinky.
I'm wondering if I should go back and do some more of the main quest in Velen, or whether I should just finish off Skellige and everywhere first. Do everything I can find here. What do you guys think? What would you like to see? Main quest stuff? Or just continued exploring and seeing what we can pick up?